What's up, Team Cerrone Gamers? It is your boy John here with you guys today, and we have got some more exciting old school RuneScape, AFK, training, flipping, merching, all kinds of craziness going on in the old school RuneScape world. Today I've got an interesting one for you here. The economy in old school RuneScape has gone crazy. Jagex has been nuking bots like it's going out of style, and because of that, we have seen the market take a crazy swing, but not all for the good. We've seen some stuff go up, which is amazing, but some items have tanked pretty hard, and I've actually been watching a bunch of videos about the economy in old school RuneScape right now, and it's crazy to see some of the items that have had such huge fluctuations. To get started, one of them is here. You'll see on the main account and the alt accounts, I am down in Hill Giants. Mainly we're here because on the alts, I am grinding it out to get 60 attack. The plan is, once I get 60 attack, I'm going to be getting mems, and then I'm going to park myself AFK every day at Motherlode Mine, and I would like to see how much money I make with a 2-week bond. Mining every day for a good number of AFK hours each day. So to do that, I sort of set the goal of I need to be able to wield the dragon pick. To be honest, it doesn't make a huge difference not being able to do it. I can have it in the inventory. Don't even necessarily need the extra spot. But it's, progressing the account, and so I feel like it's something that's, worth doing. Now, what we see here is what's hilarious about this. I am using my main to run items to the bank. Why, you might ask? Because some of these items have gone up crazy in value. Big bones are trading for 520 to 540 GP each. That is crazy. I mean, these are a great thing to have to collect when you're here training and free to play. Back when they were 230, 260, 280, that was a lot of profit. And the other thing and normally limpworts are higher, they're more valuable, and they still are, but they're at like 786 GP. They fluctuated a little bit, but they have skyrocketed. And so an inventory, sending the main back to the bank with an inventory, is extremely lucrative. It's sometimes 16 to 26,000 GP. And I'm not playing on the main constantly right now. I just don't have the time to be on both. But I very much have the time to log in when I have a full inventory and drop it off to the main, quickly run to the GE, run back. The main account does have a higher agility level. He is wearing still the light boots. I don't think that they have any effect. I do believe that they say the agility level affects you even when you're in free-to-play, which makes sense because his run seems to replenish a little bit quicker and not sort of go down as fast. Basically, I trade over everything from the alts to the main, and then if there's any space left, I use the main to kill a couple hill giants or just collect stuff that's on the ground, mainly bones or limpwort roots, because they are just so high in value right now. And the plan is I'm going to let it sit in the bank, and at the end, I will sell it all off. I'll take a inventory of it, see how much it is, and then I'll sell it and see what kind of profit we made. So when I started this endeavor, I was at 55 attack on the alternate account, and we did have to get to 60 to use that D-pick. So yeah, basically a lot of doing hill giants the last few days. AFK hill giants isn't too bad. When I started, they were aggressive, but I got a couple attack levels now. I've gotten a couple health levels, a few prayer levels, and so that I think has made it where they're not aggressive to me anymore. And so I do have to constantly be clicking them, and they don't have a ton of health, so you do go through them pretty quickly. But there's so many of them down here, you can honestly just click aimlessly on the screen and you're most likely to engage in combat with one of them. And then yeah, if you want to be watching the drops, which a lot of times I am, I watch my drops and I take stuff that's going to be worth it to give to the main. And sometimes I skip the drops because I'm just AFKing and I don't have the time maybe for that. The other thing is I have gotten a magic level, which was fun. I sometimes, when I'm running out of space but don't have the time to log in with the main, I'll just fire through all the bones. Just, you know, quick bury all these big bones, get the experience. I know they're worth a ton of money and definitely more experience to do prayer and members. But, you know, just bury them, free up the inventory. You honestly fill it right back up. It doesn't take that long. And so in doing that, I unlocked a protect prayer. We have our first protect prayer on the alt account, and that is protect from magic. So we are level 37, and yeah, we can do protect from magic now. I don't plan on doing a ton of fighting or anything on this account. I mean, it's cool to have, but yeah. It was kind of just like a side effect of me running out of inventory space constantly. But this is basically what a trip looks like. I just, you know, I trade the alt, run to the bank, bank it, and sometimes I like to check the value, kind of see what it's at. You can see this one here is a little over 16K, and then we just plop it in the bank. And this is the alt. This is what the alt has been working on here. You can sort of see my inventory set up. I was going on about hill giants, not a lot of HP, but the nice thing with that is they don't hit too hard. And because they're quick to kill, they're really not ramping up on damaging you. So I have camped here with a couple of pieces of food, and I have been here for multiple levels with this same food. So that's pretty sweet. I am able to sort of just continue and trade stuff over to the alt, send the alt back to the bank, and at the end we'll take a look and see what we have there. But yeah, guys, that is basically what I've been doing the last few days here. It's been good. I'm excited to get the level 60. I'm excited to be able to use and wield the D-pick. I mean, with that, I'll be able to use all dragon items, weapons, which is cool. Eventually, I'll have to get, you know, strength and defense. Usually, people like to do strength first. I know that it's the smart way to do it, but really, this isn't a fighting account. So I just wanted to get the 60 attack so I could wield the items. Also, I guess with that, I'll be able to use the dragon axe. Sweet. Because as you've seen the last few weeks, I, for fun, decided to just do some wood cutting, and it just was so AFK and so easy to do. I ended up surpassing my main account in wood cutting. So yeah, maybe I will look at doing some type of bond. You know, I love to do a little series of like, is this bond sustainable? And then do like 2 weeks of cutting, you know, magic logs AFK in the woodcutting guild. You know, can you sustain a bond doing that? I don't know, but it'd be cool and interesting to see. And I know sometimes some of this data is on OSRS wiki and stuff like that, but it depends. You know, everyone's playstyle is different. AFK is a very loose term. Some people AFK and they log out a bunch. They, you know, don't get the opportunity to click. Some people AFK and that just means they need to look away from their screen for a second, but really they're just playing the game the whole time. So it'd be interesting to see sort of, you know, for me, for my adventure here in Old School, you know, if these different activities would be able to sustain a bond with bond prices being so high. And that's the other thing I wanted to talk about in the video here today, guys. The market in Old School RuneScape is gone crazy right now. I believe, honestly, truly, it is because of Dead Man mode. When Dead Man mode comes around, we see things spike. We see a lot of value and stuff go up, just because a lot more people are on, and so there's a lot of stuff happening. Eventually, they'll be trading in their resources towards points in the main game and things like that. So I definitely think that has a big effect on it. The other thing is Jagex has been nuking bots, and with that, you know, we've seen some spikes in prices. Big Bones here being one of them, Limport Roots. My U-Logs had finally gone back up, and I sold out of that position that I had in them, which was great because it is tanked again, which is super frustrating. I don't know why that's happening, but Anyways, I got a little bit of bonus footage here for you guys. I had a really sweet flip happen today. I made a crazy amount of money off of it, and I'm going to continue with these awesome flips. Guys, as always, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys listening to me ramble about this game. We love it so much. Make sure you comment, share, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.